Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ascension WoW Classic Plus. Back again on the Paladin, and this time I'm not where I left off. I'm actually in a Hammerfall. I did also change over to the high risk so that I can get some of the dungeon loot that's here, and I will also take advantage of the 10% increased EXP from it, so we can quicken this up and all that fun stuff. But also knowing that there wasn't too many players I was running into, so I figure, going high risk probably won't be so bad. So, with that in mind, we have a laundry list of items to grab and a laundry list of quests to get through, and thus we will begin in earnest. And we're going to start off by killing kobolds. Now, I am a little bit higher than all these mobs, so clearing out a Wrathy quest should be relatively easy. And pretty quick, too. But, yeah. Today is a good day. Today is Thursday. And with Thursday comes my birthday. Yes, today is the Chachi's birthday. And I am going to be celebrating my birthday today. When this video goes up and I get home from work at the same time, probably, I will be doing a live stream. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing on the live stream, but I'm thinking of doing multiple games this time around. Doing probably a bit of Ascension to get all that kind of stuff, and then switching over to Fallout because I want to play both, and I'm going to play both. At the very least, that's the idea and plan. So I hope everybody will be able to, if anybody's got time, free time, and all that kind of stuff, to tune into that. Be more than welcomed into my chats, and we can talk. I'm a big yapper when I live stream, as well as when I'm doing these videos. So, nothing really too different, but I'm a bit more chatty when it comes down to it. And it looks like we got a lot of stuff in here to get through. Though the bloodstones, I don't know how useful those are or what they exactly drop. But, well, I'll find out. He did not see that coming. Alright. Yeah, we got some bloodstone ores here. We'll mine one to see what it actually drops. Because I'm not really sure what they drop. I know it says bloodstone, but I'm not really sure what bloodstones is. Let's see. Lesser bloodstone deposit. What we got? Not really sure what they're used for. I don't think I can do anything with them. So I'm just going to ignore them. I'm just going to ignore them for now. Let's see, Surveyor. Put that up. Alright. Do Divine Plea. We'll heal back to full. Put Judgment on you, so that you can't run away. For justice! No running away in fear, coward. We got a few things here. Trickster's Protector of the Evasive. Not bad. Weak shield versus what I have already in my bag. Sorta. We also got a Warrior's Mystic Scroll, which we don't need. Let's see. True Silver and Gold. Let's go with the True Silver. Let's see. Iron. And I see a rare. Ooh. Okay. Caster rare, too. Alright. Yeah, good job, rooting me in place and realizing you can't hit me. Dummy. Dummy. Alright. Rare. I want to taunt him and run. Taunt and run. He has to work for it. He's got to work for my attention. Alright. Go in for the kill. Now he does do a fire shield too. And he does some slow casting magic. Is he an elite? Yes, he's an elite. He's a rare and an elite, so he does quite a bit of damage. But not enough to make me worry. Alright, what we got here? Ankh of Life. A trinket. Gemstone dagger that I can't use. Dropped a ring. They drop a headpiece. Pretty garbage. The Ankh of Life, though, is not bad. I'll keep it in my bag. It's a quick pot, but it's a weak one. Does as much as a major. Healing potion. Not really impressive, you know. But it's also a trinket slot. You know. There's that. Trinket slots. Alright, we need a few more motes. And we'll bust out of here. And I got a Glimmer Ridge pickaxe. Essentially. Okay, well, I got the pickaxe appearance, so that's good. We gotta turn in those motes up there. So, slow but surely. Slowly but surely. I'm afraid of getting too close and grabbing that surveyor's attention. And them having to run all the way down and around to get to me and grab everything in sight. Would not be ideal. Alright. Let's grab that other digger. I think I can take them both. It'll take you both on. You're not so tough. Alright. Surveyor next. Alright, we gotta heal. I did not pay attention to my health when I did this. No. Alright. The slowness of the weapon really shining here. Ravager's Cloak. Not bad. Red Cloak. And I don't have water. So, unfortunately, I'll have to farm mana off of these guys. Get Seal of Wisdom so I can get more mana back. Or at least try to get more mana back. Alright, we keep it moving, keep it moving. First things first, let's bandage. Since I got mana that I'm trying to return. Alright. Come around here, grab this true silver. I want to grab as much true silver and mithril as I can snag up. Alright. Let's put an executioner sentence on you. That way you'll fall probably around the same. Yep. Skadoosh. Surveyor's Glacial Staff. Okay, not a bad staff. Good for mages, for sure. For sure, good for mages. Definitely good for mages. Mages from mages past. Alright. Slowly but surely making our way through. I did not mean to press that. I meant to press the executioner sentence. Which is taking its time getting applied. Skadoosh. Not a lot of damage, but it did its job. Stun you. Take you down. Alright, embossed Mystic Scroll. What we get? What we get? What we get? Frozen Conduit. Interesting. Not really useful for me. But I guess good find. I don't know. I don't know. More true silver, and it looks like we got a shiny cobalt treasure over there. A world item. A world item. I'll definitely be looking into getting that. Not ideal having to fight multiple spellcasters. Definitely not a recommendation. I'm gonna need to probably bubble. I'm pretty sure yeah, that would have dispatched of me. Is he not going down? Like I said, I think, you know, when they get into that runaway state, they get like a ton of armor or something. A ton of HP. Which makes things so much annoying. So much more annoying. Heh. Down you go. Alright. Grab this shiny treasure. Looks like a necklace. Stolen war pendant. Okay, yeah, okay. Not bad. Level's a little off, but there he goes. Alright, that's a good, not for tanking, like the offering pendant, but still good regardless. Alright. What we got back here? Iron and gold. Let's see, I want the iron. Still need to make steel stuff, so we'll definitely keep an eye out for steel. Steel. I did not need to be placed in the ground like that. I don't need to be frozen. Frozen solid. Odd mana. Almost full bit of mana. Alright. Votes achieved. And now they want me to gather Thundering Key, which I don't have. Alright. Ba 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 ba. I don't need to be rude. Ruding is cringe. And you're cringe. Nothing but just straight cringe. Alright, let's get you down here and around. Alright, stun you. Take you down. You got a friend that I have no patience for. Hits pretty hard too, which I do not appreciate. When he crits, he hits hard. Not ideal. Pow. Alright. Let's see. Head on out. On you so you can't run away. I can take you down. Wish they dropped Mage Weave. So much if they dropped Mage Weave. We were level 39, so we're close to level 40. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, but we're getting there. Let's heal up. I do need to get back to town anyway, which is on the way, so we can get more food and water so that we can keep this rolling. Probably better food while I'm at it. I'm still eating level 25 food instead of 35 food. Definitely not going to get my health back that quick. Alright, let's make a mad dash. Mad dash. And hope that I don't get knocked off my mount. Hopefully not. I don't think I would survive if I got knocked off my mount, especially with all these mobs. Just all in close proximity of one another. kind of makes things challenging. Tries to make things challenging. Top down. And head up here to the inn. Head up to the inn. Maybe do some smelting while I'm at it so I can free up some backspace.
I have just the thing for you.
Where's my food drink? Sell those. Need 35 stuff. Alright. Got that, got that. Switch that out, switch that out. Yeah, that works. That'll work. Smelt the true silver. Get more in the mining skill. Just that little bit more. And plus all that experience. Very good experience. Sweet, juicy experience. Alright. Pow, pow, pow. Alright, got the iron smelted. I don't think any NPC here sells coal. So that iron is gonna have to chill in my bag until then. So, alright, we'll sell these off. Sell that off, that off. We don't need these because we don't have to worry about those. Sell that, that. Sell that. That's useless. Everything else should be fine to keep. Aquamarines, we don't need those. At least I haven't had a recipe that required it. Let's see, let's get the profession book out. And I don't know exactly where I need to be. Condensed 250. Close. Very, very, very close. Should be fine though. We need more mithril though. So I might have to take some trips back to Arathi Highlands, Ultrak Highlands, I mean, to get that stuff. Let's go collect some keys and bracers for the elemental quest, and then probably head over here and around every bit of corners, whilst also keeping an eye out for world items that kind of pop up as we go along with it. Alright, we should be able to dispatch of the elementals pretty easy. Should, anyway, be able to. These elementals will hurt. Some of them will, others won't. Just because they don't do really physical damage unless they're earth. Because they all do pretty much some form of magic. And that guy's gonna be hard to dispatch during this quest line too, because it's an elite. Not very fun to fight. I did it on normal classic, the anniversary version of it, as a hunter. And let me tell you, kiting is the best option. For sure. Skadoosh. Did a lot of damage there on that, didn't I? I'm impressed with myself. Elemental water is just so much easier to get, apparently, versus the fire. Or when I had to get that fire elemental stuff. Elemental fire from our crafting recipes. The water is not really good for blacksmith. Wind is, I think. Stone is. Earth, I mean. And fire. All good. All good recipes for it. Boar's Champion's Belt. I think that's a rare. Just a normal rare. Not bad. It's better than what I have on currently. So, I'll definitely use it. Alright, valuable offering. What do the water guys get? I think they get some healing. No, they don't. They got... Okay. Rough weathered ring. And it gives attack power. Stamina. I'll be honest, it's better than the flamed infused offering band. Which gives spell. So, I'll trade that out. When I'm not in combat. Obviously. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Okay, next up. Down here to the storm, guys. The wind. The wind fellas. The wind fellers. I think for the Ascension stuff, I think I'm going to go back to the healing druid character that I have, and I'll relax. Hopefully I'll have my friend with me at some point during that, just so that we can have a great birthday stream. And then I think after maybe 2 hours of Ascension, I'll switch over to Fallout. What's this? Inscription of Thunder. These unique inscriptions seem to resonate with your weapons. Channel the power of thunder. Alright, well, I'll do that. Is it going to add something to this harvester? It says to weapon, so I'll assume, maybe? Ah, okay, Stormbolt. So this is for warrior. Okay. So if you want Stormhammer, definitely go for that. Definitely go for it. That's cool. Nothing for a paladin. Nothing for a paladin. That's cringe. That's pretty cringe, dog. Paladins need support too. I know I got a few paladin items, but they all kind of suck. Oh no, I'm getting screwed. I'm getting screwed. I don't want to be screwed. 2v1 against elementals. It's not very fun. And I don't have anything that ever can resist that magic. Yikes, my gites. Alright, let me bandage heal. Maybe it'll be enough. Yeah. Just enough for him to get off my butt. Alright, let's heal up. Heal up and let it go. Alright. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, totally made that elemental a coward. He ran away from me. I was doing just fine. Alright, let's see. I did get some from that, yeah, shaman thing. Not very, yeah. Not very good. But really a good item. If I hide behind here, are they able to shoot through that? No, they can't. They can't shoot through it. Cool. I can use crowd control by just LOSing them. Well, they are dropping shaman stuff, so makes sense. Yeah, concussion. Come on, man. Come over here and fight me. Fight me like a man. You let me do that, uncontested. That's funny. Come on, man. Come to me. Come on over. I'll bite. Alright, let's grab this now. Alright. Thundering Key. We have 2 bracers. What we got here? A valuable offering. What do the storm get? Trinket. That's actually actually not bad. Rather than the Ankh of life, for sure. No, I'll probably still use it. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Haste 2. Intellect, nah. I haven't really found the one. Crumbling and smoldering. I don't think the Thundering Exiles have. Yeah, they have the Crackling Bracers. They have Crackling Bracers. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, dude? I don't think I'm gonna get that the full Vow Bloodstone. I'm pretty sure it's elite. I mean, it doesn't offer any reward, and the only thing I'm getting out of it is experience. Shoo, there's that. There's that. Come down here to the Earth Elementals. They probably got a lot of warrior and shaman stuff too. The Rumbling Exile. That's what deposit down there. Worth my time. That is worth my time. Yeah. I will need a key off these guys. But I will take the mithril. Maybe whatever else they might drop. Offering, yeah. I want to see the offering. First and foremost. First and foremost. Alright, offering, what do you got? Earth infused offering. Oh, a tanking trinket. That's not bad. Sort of on brand with that, honestly. I can see it. Divine plea. Please, 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 give me mana, please, please, please. Yeah, divine plea, just please, please, please. Say please. Skadoosh. Skadoosh. Skadooshki. Come on, I wanna get that without drawing attention to me. I don't want any attention on me. Alright, Befouled Bloodstone. It's dropped off the Human Warlocks, part of the syndicate that's over here. I know that much. I can't. I will assume, actually. Actually, I probably should assume that these guys are all elites. And not, non-elites. Probably should think that way. I should totally think that I am not going to clear this out right away. That should be on my mind, that I am not going to clear this out right away. Yeah, I see a bunch of elites. Strong guard, though. Okay, they're not elites. Well, some are elites, some aren't elites. This, the thieves aren't elites. That much I do know. But the conjurers are. Yeesh. Yeesh. Well, this is gonna give me some. Yeah. Treasure Hunter. You can find up to Zul'Gurub in the world. With your item level being the way it is. Okay. I will assume. Okay. So I'll have a chance of Zul'Gurub items dropping? I guess that's cool. I think it would be funny just to kill a random thief and get like the destroyer of worlds, the sword that's the destroyer of worlds. Like, where the hell did you get this? I do see. Okay, that's an elite. That's an elite. I do know that. The elites aren't really elite. At least not to me. They should be alright to punch down. They just got more health and does probably like a little bit more damage, but spellcasters are pretty easy to dispatch. I am more worried about pulling that area. I really like to fight that rare, but I have a feeling that rare is gonna fucking destroy me. I just have the feeling that it is. That's all it takes is the feeling. I could probably kill all the guards, die, and go for round 2. Maybe not. Maybe if I can pull her around the corner here, she won't have to. Yeah, maybe. She does hit relatively hard. A shadow bolt. I got lay on defense, so I shouldn't have to worry. Get divine plea. Beg. Please to the heavens. I need mana. Alright. Dusk till dawn. Casting shadow bolt incinerates soul. Okay. Grant you this, which will give your increase the damage of shadow burn. I see. She dropped the Fell Shadow Staff, which I think is hers, the current weapon, and the Ironweave Cowl, which is also a dungeon item. Not so bad. Not too bad. No, not at all. Not at all too bad. For what it's worth. Yeah, not so bad for what it's worth. The intrinsic value of such. Put an execution sentence on you. Get a justice on you. Actually stun you because you missed it. Oh boy. Here we go. Divine plea. Can't have you running off now. I need you to stick around for this. Ice Barrage. So you get Ice Barrage here. Not bad. Not bad. Didn't want to see this blade though. Shadow Cutter. Shadow Cutter. Looks like a normal short sword. And quite frankly, it's got shit stats on it. Frankly, it got shit stats. Alright, let's see, we gotta getting close. And I went over the time because I was too busy. Too focused. And I'm gonna have to end the episode, so in the next episode for Friday, this will be finished. We'll finish up here and do all that other fun stuff. So, if you liked the video, please like, comment, see what kind of games you want me to play, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get us out of here, trying to get us out of this little small time stuff and get us into the big stuff. So, until next time, my friends, peace out.